So what we have here is a 1978, or actually a 1988 Exciter. It kicks ass.
It's a beauty.
Well, she looks like a beater, but she's really not. Underneath this is a fire-breathing engine. It's got waistcoat pistons, single ring. Shocks, all new suspension. Oh yeah, this will keep up with the present day snowmobile like that. You just have to really, finesse it. You got to keep gas in it. That's a real plus. And it's seen some action. Got a little starter fluid. Things get a little hard to start. But usually after about 15 pulls rigorously, she'll start, even on the coldest days. It's a dual, if you will, a dual carb. See the two? And dual cylinder. It's a 570 cc electric start. Technology of the day was pretty fascinating for this. You gotta be careful with it. Yeah, put it back there. Oh, got run over by a tractor at one point. She fared all right. So there you have it.
Where are we going now?
2 miles straight up. Like I said, you gotta put gas in it. So we're gonna have to walk.
Yeah.
We're gonna hoof it. I've been walking by that tree ever since I can remember. I was just a boy. It's just a small sapling then. Something not quite that big. And there was an elk right down the road here. Speaking of sadness, it had fallen down. It's dying of something. It was still barely alive. And I had my little white chihuahua with me. And I walked by, I go, I don't see it, I can't see it, I don't see it, poor suffering thing, I'm gonna let it go. I walked back, he was still like, just beat to hell. I took a big rock, and my chihuahua witnessed it. I went, bam! Grabbed the rock and bam, bam! Like, they killed it and it was flailing, I killed it and blood was everywhere, and just like in the white chihuahua, splat, blood across his body, and he's just looking, holy Jesus! And I killed it. I killed the elk. Because otherwise it had been picked apart by a wild animal's slow, torturous death. So,
You eat it, or what'd you do then?
it was so malnutrition, I even had a hunter come and look at it to make sure that I couldn't eat it. He says, you don't want to eat that. I says, all right. So that was that. Yeah, my chihuahua gained a new respect for me after that. I'll tell you, comes right on the dot when I call it. It's a good little dog. Whew. Right down there. You can almost sense the ghost of elk past. It's true. All of the snow, everything. It looked like a psycho killing. This sign was here many years now, and I sighted my rifle right on the zero on the horseshoe. It's one shot, one clean shot. It's a nice old sign, huh? It's horseshoe load. Come on, I'll show you. There's a snowmobile trail. Those are my tracks going to the horseshoe load, but it's down at the bottom of the hill being environmentally friendly without gas. So we had to hoof it, which is fine. You can see her through the small thicket of snow. The horseshoe load. I've lived there for 25 years. Yeah. On one of my travels through the mountains in Montana, I got the buffalo skull. It's a big one. So I attribute it to the cabin. Keeps away all the evil spirits. Ah. Long hike up here, huh? Boy. Yeah, it's 10 acres. It's pretty cool. I like it because it's private, you know? I don't have people tinkering around outside in the morning when I don't want to wake up. I can go out into my wading pool in the summer. 550-gallon water tank. It holds a bunch of water. I fill it up from the creek from a hose, gravity fed, and I take the plunge. Woo! Yeah, I made this hat. I was sitting on the wharf in Venice and I painted them all out. I was selling hats on the wharf. Venice Beach. So this painting I did, I found this table out in an alley and I just painted it. I'll show you, I'll throw it in the snow here. And then painted some nice flowers on it. I think it came out kind of neat.
I like it.
It kind of goes with my hat. And I like to put like rocks and sea glass. This rock was a special rock I found on the beach in Zuma, outside of Malibu, or right in Malibu. I like to,
The medium.
well, I like to use seashells, different strange pieces I find on the beach, metal parts, rusted old anchors, different things, you know, like rusted pipes that are washed up on the shore, and I got one over there in the snow that's kind of cool I found on the beach. I'll show you. It's over here. Hold on, I gotta dig it out. I think it's right here. I know it's here. Oh, here it is. Ah. This was on the beach for many, many years in Point Dune, Malibu. And I'm now getting it out of the snow, resurrecting it. But look at all the beautiful colors that, you know,
Yeah, let me get a shot of it.
it's like this snake, I think, you know, whatever interpretation. That's just, I thought. But it's an old rusted piece of pipe, you know, and I just love all the colors.
Yeah. That'll be pretty. Something, definitely.
Yeah, be a nice centerpiece for a mantle or something. I think that would be really nice. Someone's on a coffee table, whatnot.
Uh-huh.
It's funny that was on the beach for so many years. I mean, probably when I was just a small boy, that was on the beach. And now I have brought it 1,000 miles to the high country. I like it in the snow best because it's taking it out of its element of being on the beach in the warmer climate for so many years, and now it's in the cold climate. I'm not sure which one this is, but I'll unroll it. It's got the stretcher bars. Oh, it's this one. I don't know, it's kind of neat. It's a face. But unroll it. I like some of the colors.
Ooh, I like it a lot.
It's kind of a Shiva. So I'll just keep moving them out. It started out as an angel, and then I just kept adding paint to it, and it's dots of color, and let's see. It goes this way,
Ooh, I like it.
the right light. It's one of my favorites. Kind of interesting. Let's see. Oh yeah, we'll bust out the meditator. As you can see, he's sitting there meditating. But it's translating right with the waves and the way it's flat.
Oh, yeah.
Or is it doing more? I like this one. This one's a good one. It's got gold leaf in it. I like to use gold. Yeah. I met this miner once and he said, I said, so what is it with the gold? I mean, and he had a big chunk of it in his hand, half the size of a softball, and he threw it to me. I could see it glimmering in the air and I caught it. And I go, wow. He says, feel it? Feel it? He says, that's gold. That's what people are all interested in this for. That's why we mine and break our necks trying to get this out of the ground. You can really feel it. And he's got this like energy that, I mean, if he just threw a simple rock in my hand, I'd be like, what? You know? A solid piece of raw gold, and you feel it in your hand, it's like, ooh, it's got this serious weight to it. So I like gold. I can see why they're fascinated, why people are fascinated by it. Yeah, this one's a cool one. I really like it. It's another part of my angel series. Look what I found here. Special piece. Handmade by a friend of mine. She used to wear this around her neck.
Right. Wow, holding still?
Not anymore, because I have it. Oh, this is another angel painting. Did a whole series of angel paintings for a friend of mine that I figured I asked the angels to help her in her cancer. She had stage 4 cancer. Boy, we all thought she could beat it, but she sure didn't. So I would like to think that the angels are, you know, communicating with her. She was a really nice lady. Oh. I like to get material, special material, like from the thrift stores and whatnot. I mean, I can just buy it like anyone, but if you really find some interesting material, something cool about that. I'll get another one here. I don't know. This one's kind of a neat one. Oh, this one's stretched. Imagine that. I like to find pieces from the beach, like that other piece, but I glue them sometimes to the frame, like the sea glass here, and then this piece of brick I found, all weathered and beat up. Looks like a foot of some kind, I don't know. And then glue it to the canvas. It's a nice tree, barky, kind of raw piece. I got the sister painting to that one here, and it's stretched as well. It's got some of the elusive blue sea glass. It's very hard to find blue sea glass, and mostly you find green and, you know, whatnot. But blue is pretty old. It's from some special bottle from years gone by. Yeah, that one's Point Dune on the beach. This is probably a beach that I was privy to be on, and I did a lot of paintings. It's got some sand in it, and it was a really overcast day, and I kind of went over it real quick. I liked it. I just leave it like that. Bring them all out. This is done on wood. I kind of like this wood business. Makes it a little easier to deal with. Same place, different time. I like that the way this.
I like those together.
Oh, in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. Sketching around. It's a little different than the rest of them. I like Red Cloud. I did it from a Curtis, you know, and then my own interpretation, and then I just felt like taking some raw paint and just get on crazy, like it's rawness. I don't know what it was about Red Cloud that made me do that, but I just took some paint, and then of course I glued a rock. This is a red rock from Red Rocks outside of Vegas. there's this special place that's got more petroglyphs than any place in the world. And it's not advertised, but it's true. And I grabbed one of these rocks from there and I glued it. And there's some gold leaf, because he's like gold.
Beautiful.
There's a little snow on there, kind of adds to it. It's got some.
Gold again, and gold squares.
We got some gold. We got some gold leaf going on. We like gold. I love gold. Oh yeah. It's kind of cloudy. I kind of like the undisturbed snow, but there she is. It's called Suspect. And there is my chihuahua, a little picture of her looking suspicious. She's my little watchdog. Make sure. She kind of like tells me about people when we meet. But I like it. It's got some poppies, the California poppies. And then, you know, the roses and the sunflowers. I don't know how much I like this. Well, we can look at it. I don't know. So I like to do flowers. This is something I found entirely on the beach. Every part. And like this is a piece of old oak ore or something. And this is a piece of driftwood. It's a really interesting piece of driftwood. This is an old cutting board or maybe something that slid shelf. And then I stuck the rock. Yeah, I think it's like an old shelf on an old boat. But I found it all at various times. I like it. I like it because I just found all the stuff. You know? And then glued it. So, all this was washing in the ocean forever. Probably before I was born. I know the rock was. So I found all these antique pictures, like from the early 1910, 1920, of this fellow named Rick. And they usually have all these funny comments on top. No limit. And then, no limit Rich. And then they have pictures of him. But I have a whole series of them. And I blew one up poster size. That was interesting. The caption was, catch an ant field. And he's like in a zoot suit in the field. It's really neat. I'm going to have to get that. But then I just glued pieces that they got ripped from being so old. So then I just figured that that'd be okay to glue on to my canvas in tribute of Rich and his family. But I found it in this antique store in Sheridan, Wyoming about 15 years ago. This whole bunch of these photos. And I'm like, no way! So I went and bought a few of them, then I brought them home, I realized what I had, and I called them, I said, oh, I want all those photos you got. So I had them send them to me. But you can see the grandmother's face in there. And then, you know, I kind of like made this funny little abstract for her. And there she is. And these people have so much character and just, and back then too, in the early, 1915, 1910, white people were showing these real stilted photos. These guys were dancing and doing different things. I don't know, I don't have any photos of that. I have them. But they're like life pictures. So you can really tell what they're like, which is unlike photos of that day, which makes them really special, I think. There's Jungle Rich.
Okay.
1926. And there's Rich again. Sing, baby, sing. And then it says Rich at the bottom. Rich. See him now, he's dancing. See how you get the real good feeling of who these people are. There's this Rich character. Hey there. Hey there, wait there. Is there. Is this? I don't know what that means, but 1924, and it's got the different folks. Oh, go away. Oh, go, no. Oh, go why. Down to the bricks. A little family shot of everyone 1926. Down to the bricks. And then it says 1925.
Okay.
Interesting. Read, boys, read. Look at that one.
Wait a second.
And then they're like sitting behind a Model T reading newspaper. That is a cool piece. Just love the captions. They just kill me. I mean, it just really says who they are. Look how pretty she is in the middle. Cling to me. And these guys are just sitting in the grass. Rich, again. The Baron and his ladies. See? The Baron and his ladies. Like, someone wrote that in 1925. Sure. Because I'm gonna... The best part of this is this stuff really smells good. Oh. Ah, come on. That's the thing about killing. It's the best part of starting a motor is that you spray that food.
Good to have a little spark in there.